Hey, happy Sunday, YouTube. It's time for another episode of Stub Sunday. This week, we're going to be going over a couple of players that we covered last week, see where they're at now. We're also going to be going over the best way to make stubs this week because it's double XP week all week. And we're going to be going over two new players that I like, my flips of the week, and so much more. Well, really, that's probably about it. Oh, and I'm going to work on not saying so much. So anyways, let's get into it. All right, first things first. You probably have a lot of programs you're still working on, unless you play a lot like me and, you know, all the other tryhards. I'm still working on Matt Chapman. Didn't play yesterday. I had my grandpa's funeral, so I didn't play. But I got to finish up Matt Chapman here, but everything else is pretty much finished up. But I'm going to show you the best way to grind stubs right now, especially if you have programs to do, and that is go into single player modes, mini seasons, and just play the classic mode. What you want to do is when you go in here, you want to make sure that you have games where you're the home team first off, and a favorable schedule. Like right here, we have the 85 overall team, very beatable. The next series is a 98 team like ours, that's fine though. And then we have the 76 singers. So we have 6 games right off the rip at home. That's perfect to do the goals that you want to do. The 3 main ones that you want to do are the 20 hits, the 20 homers, and the 50 total bases. Now, the 50 total bases you have to do on veteran or higher. I recommend all-star, but if you're comfortable with veteran, that's fine too. So if you're hitting dingers, the total bases are going to add up really quick, and 20 homers is 20 hits. So that's everything. So that'll give you 11 regular packs. Now, if you're striking out a lot of people while you're playing and you notice you're close to this 30 strikeouts, you can go ahead and finish that for a ball and as a habit pack. And each one of these gives you XP and stubs as well. So not only do you get the gameplay XP, but you get the XP from these missions. And trust me when I say with double XP, that gets a lot of XP and adds up really quickly. And if you're finished with the main program, that means you're on the wheel spins. And you'll be getting a lot of these wheel spins, which means packs or stubs or both, and it's a great way to make stubs this week with double XP. It's all the way up till Friday when season 2 launches. Friday's going to be amazing. We got the new player updates for the stats. We got season 2 coming out, season 2 team affinity, season 2 rank seasons. If you haven't finished team affinity season 1 yet, I highly recommend this is what you work on this week. You can grind a lot of the PXP, like I said, in the mini seasons, especially if you have players you're still working on other programs with, like if you're still working on Charisma, or you're still working on Player of the Month, or Tops Now, or even the Mexico City series. A lot of these players, they have major league teams, so that'll count for PXP and team affinity. So make sure that you're taking advantage of every spot on your team for earning PXP and stats that you need. One last thing you want to do is if you are on next gen, that's Xbox Series S or X or PlayStation 5, make sure that you back out and you go all the way out of here and then go to create a stadium up here, stadium creator, and then you want to go, once this pops up here, you want to go to Vault. You want to search by Big Old Buck. Name is Big Old Buck. Search and my stadiums will pop up, and you want to download blank canvas from me, right? And then once you download it, you need to re-upload it so that way it saves into your stadiums. Blank canvas is the way to go when it comes to mini seasons. So if you're on Xbox Series S or X or PlayStation 5, make sure you download this stadium. First player from last week, Corbin Carroll. Now, we could buy him for about 200 stubs last week, 220. Right now, he's sitting at 529 to 719. I unloaded all mine around 700 stubs because I wanted to get some stubs for this next season. So I went ahead and sold a bunch of them. Now, if you're holding on to him for diamond, that's fine because I fully expect, unless he gets hurt, to go diamond this year. He's going to be gold Friday, 100%. And the market already tells you that because quick sell 80 gold is 300 gold, and he's well above that already. So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to 81, even 82. But it's, you know, with SDS, it's hard to say what they'll do. But he's having a tremendous year. He's going to be Rookie of the Year. Don't even come at me with James Outman. Yes, James is having a great start to the season, but this is going to be your Rookie of the Year 100%. And if you hold on to him for diamond, that's fine. But if you unload him now for the 700 stubs, that's fine too, because if you bought him when I said, you're making tons of stubs. The other kid I want to go over was Hunter Brown. Now, I bought him when he was common. I bought a ton of them. So did my friend El Busy because he listened to my very first video. Thank you, El Busy. And so he's sitting on a bunch of them as well. But right now he's selling for right around quick sell gold price. I'm not sure he'll hit gold this time. He needs 4 points. But if you sold him when he hit he was almost a 400 stubs this past week. If you sold him when he hit that price, good on you, because I did. I don't know if he'll go diamond this year. He's definitely going to go gold, barring injury. So he's a safe play for hold for gold. He's not a good buy right now for gold because obviously he's almost a quick sell price. But if you bought him last week when I said to buy him, you're sitting on a bunch of them. You're going to be making a lot of stubs right now if you're selling him, or if, like I said, if you sold him when he was right around 400, good on you. Now, if you want to hold on to him to see how high a gold he gets eventually, or even see if you want to risk it and see if he gets the diamond, because you don't need the stubs, fine, because that's I think him and Corbin Carroll are good plays for diamond this year. All right, 2 new players I want to talk about right now, and his price has climbed 100 stubs since yesterday already. So apparently people are catching on to the fact that Aroldis Chapman is having a great season. Strikeouts per 9 are up, his walks are down, he's still giving up some hits, but overall he's pitching amazing, and he's not going to be in Kansas City for very long. Eventually they're going to trade him to a contender who's going to come along and offer a nice package. That's why they signed him in the first place, is because they knew somebody would want him if he had a good season, and he's having a great season. He's definitely going gold on Friday. I don't see how he can't. Because, like I said, he's across the board. His stats that went down last year when he had a bad year are back up. So he's already selling at quick sell price. I bought a few of them this week. I think about 25 of them when he was about 120 stubs. But like I said, he's already up to 202 to 320, and I expect this to climb all day, especially once more people see this video and start buying them up. So he's still okay to buy because you make 100 stubs on Friday a piece. There's a chance he could go higher than 82, and then you can make even more stubs if he goes to 81 or even 82. But I fully expect him to go to 80 this week. Aroldis Chapman having a very good season. Last but not least is a kid who is seemingly gone forgotten all of a sudden, and that's Jordan Walker. He came up with St. Louis at the beginning of the season, had a great start, and then he started hitting too many ground balls and he's swinging at too many pitches, and St. Louis decided to send him down instead of letting him work on it at the major league level. So they sent him down to AAA. They want him to get more underneath the ball, to get to hit the ball out more rather than on the ground, and he's working on his outfield. Now, this guy was number 1 or number 2 on most people's Rookie of the Year charts for this season. And like I said, he's still the leader in RBIs for the Cardinals in the outfield. And that's how bad the outfield's been for St. Louis. The team's just awful anyways. They lost 8 in a row. But anyways, you can buy him pretty much for quick sell. I bought all week. I've been buying. Those are my 67 buy orders at 25 right now. I have, I think, a couple of hundred of them, or close to 200. So I would buy him all the way up to 50 stubs because I fully expect him to be back very soon in St. Louis, especially if the team continues to struggle. I feel like he's a solid buy, especially at 25 to 27 stubs. But like I said, I would buy him all the way up to 50 stubs. I truly believe he'll be back, and he will climb back up to at least high silver this season at some point. So he is definitely my buy of the week, Jordan Walker. All right, and my flip of the week is not a flip of the week, it's flips of the week. Flips of the week, and that is gold equipment. Everything pretty much in gold equipment, if you flip through here, is flippable for at least 100 stubs a piece. You don't have to be sitting on one thing. You can buy a couple of these and a couple of these and a couple of these, and as they fill, sell them. And you just keep an eye on them because people like to undercut equipment very badly. People are stupid when it comes to the market, especially when it comes to equipment. So keep a close eye on them. But if you're using the phone app, it's super easy to do. And if you're sitting here playing all day anyways, buy a couple different one of these gold equipments. Go play your game, come back, see if they filled. If they did, put them up for sale. Go play again, come back, see if they sold, see if you have to adjust your prices, whatever. But right now, for the last week or so, gold equipment has been the best flips in the game. So gold equipment flips of the week. All right, that's Stub Sunday for this week. I hope I was helpful to y'all out there. I hope you're playing and grinding this next week. Make sure double XP is all the way until Season 2 launches Friday. So get in here this week and play as much as you can and get as many wheel spins as you can. And if you're not finished with the main program, this is your last chance. Get on here, play, grind, get it done, get ready for Season 2 and get that stub count up. If you're not done with the collection yet, if you don't have Jeter, McGuire, and Sosa, this is a great time to build up stubs to get the cards that you need to finish the collections. There's so many stubs to be made with all the XP that you can get. It's crazy. All the packs that you can get by playing mini seasons is actually insane. So get in there, grind your butt off, and get those collections done. If you are new to the channel here, make sure to hit the subscribe button. It's free. I also stream on Twitch every day but Sunday, twitch.tv/bigoldbuck. Come hang out. Follow me over there. Many people from YouTube have been coming over and hanging out. We have a great community. It's growing every day. We used to be one of the larger communities in the game, and then I just kind of got burnt out on MLB, kind of went a little backwards, and we're starting to gain that traction back again. I love baseball. I love MLB the Show. I love the game this year. I think it's one of the best they've putting out since I started playing all the way back in 15. So come hang out on Twitch. Follow me here on YouTube. Make sure you have the notifications on. And also, one last thing, comment, comment, comment. If you comment on my videos, it helps other people see them, and the more people that comment, the more people that see the video. It's proven in the algorithm that it works. So leave me some comments. Let me know who you're invested in. Let me know what you're enjoying most about the game, and let me know what you like about the channel. And if you have some crazy video ideas you might like to see here, I'm always open to hear those too. Leave them in the comment section below. Until next time, you can catch me right here, same buck time, same buck channel.